Let's see here. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. What we got here? What we got here? Oh. I have to get on the galley. I need to somehow change this. I think I want to change it to this. Well, not that, but I think it's this one. Oh. What is that mod? Voltic charge. That's right, I do have this on here. I need to like do some plunders or something. If doing this, I might as well join in. I joined just in time. They're gonna start another one? Oh no.
one about. I think I'm... Perhaps you shall find yourself.
I wonder if we get those stones. If we break that stuff down. Let's see.
Other captains start to fear you. Keep the silver coming, Captain.
No, we don't.
There's trouble brewing. Don't work for you.
Finally, someone was able to take care of that shadow being.
Do some moving haul, and then I'm probably gonna move down to tier 3 and farm. Gotta farm some materials. And the great thing is that I don't have to change out my weapons when I go down and farm stuff.
Shoot that weak point, Captain! Everyone, fire!
Come on! They're going down!
They're prepping something big, Captain! They'll be feeding the fishes soon! We will be known and feared forever!
What I'll probably do is change it on my. Oh no, I don't want to change it on my vet, my combat medic vet.
Grab their top!
Do a couple of these, and then we'll go to tier 3. Gotta farm up some bosses.
They have holes like Gruyere cheese! That's our ship again! And
sad because I most likely gotta ram him. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I actually need to take those demi cannons off because it actually doesn't belong on here. So.
That ship makes me uneasy! Move, brother!
Look those holes, you bastards!
Shit. Well, I should probably just keep this on so I can farm the Q-backs. Spire at least. Gonna make it easier. Try to make this a habit to do this at least 10 times and then go around and farm. I can't believe like this thing hasn't reset yet, dude. I want that new stuff. Let me go change out that weapon. I don't want it. The Phoenix Talons. Like, it's not even a fire-based build, so
How
I
many did you
can't even
sink today, Captain?
do anything for it. Let me put my listeners back on. Appreciate the like. Welcome in, welcome in. I got a video that I'm going to do today. It's on the, did it on the snow. Let's see. This is not really going to be good for... Racing strength, flood. You know, I think this will be great when facing against the Hubacks. Put that on. All right, how many times we got left? All right, we got like at least 8 more times. And then we can go to tier 3 and then start just destroying stuff. Getting our supplies up. Yeah, that thing disappeared. I was about to say, man, that thing's taking a lot.
That weak point, Captain!
I feel like, me personally, I feel like now that there's options to go back and forth from tier 1 all the way to tier 4. I mean, people have been saying this, but like, I really don't see like any reason to go to tier 4. I don't see any reason to go to tier 4. Like, honestly. Like, you're trying to farm stuff, and it's kind of like you gotta ram things. And I mean, there's a little bit more mechanics to like the bosses and stuff.
Enjoy your time amongst the living.
And the rewards really don't make the difference between the two tiers. So I know people have been coming to the channel and saying that and stuff like that. But it's kind of like, it kind of sucks that like there's no big difference between tier 3 and tier 4. Like I wish there was. Except for like the enemies are harder. That's it. Like I wish there was a big gap in what you got as far as rewards from tier 3 and tier 4. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Snake? See, I faced the ship in tier 2. And now here's one in tier 4. At least I don't have to ram. Doing good, doing good. I'm just, you know, just gaming. Just gaming and grinding. Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have to ram him. Oh, I might be dead here though. Oh, no, not dead.
No matter! I will hunt you down!
You will once you get to this level. To like level 30, I would say, and I was actually gonna put a video out about this. That it's great to get to level 30, right? It's great to be done with the seasonal journey and stuff like that. But I would definitely say like really take your time, because now that I'm done with the seasonal journey, like I have 82 days left until the next season. So like, what is there for me to do for the rest of the season? I mean, honestly, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be plundering. I'm going to be, you know, doing bosses and stuff like that to get ready for season 2. I can do the event, you know. I can go mess with the Kraken or whatever. But I was talking about earlier, what is the difference between tier 3 and tier 4? Except for XP and maybe a slight difference between how much items you get. And it's not that much of a difference. I think it's probably between 1 or 2 more. So I kind of feel like there needs to be a big reward factor when you're in tier 4, because it's much harder. There's different mechanics you have to take into consideration when facing other boats. So it's kind of like, you know, we have this in World Tier 2, the Megaforce, for example, and I've been saying this. Give us a version that is World Tier 4 and double the rewards. That way, and make it significantly harder. That way, it gives people like a feeling of, man, I can't wait to get to, you know, this excitement of, I can't wait to get to this point or to that point, because I'm gonna get more rewards. So once you get to level 30, there's kind of like really no big reward factor other than you're just strong as hell. So, and I know there's there's many of people that are, playing the game. So there has to be some type of balance. But then it shows the separation between people that are new to the game, people that are not really new, and then veterans that's been playing this for, over 100 plus days. But I would honestly say, for people, like, really take your time. Really take your time, and it's not really a race. It's just, I know with streaming, there is like, for content creators or people that want to create content, there is a kind of like a necessity for us as streamers and as people that want to provide information. If we want to provide information to the fullest potential, we have to finish this. You don't have to, it's not a requirement, but you would kind of want to because people are looking for information, especially on YouTube. So, it's not necessarily like, hey, I want to be first at this. No, it's kind of like, I want to be one of the few people that has all the information, has all the kind of like accessories available to me, so now I can put it out there. So that's kind of how I looked at it. I tell you what, though, man, this coffee running through me. Good coffee, though. Golly. Okay. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, I finished up the main story, and I think when year 2 came out, like, you had to do it again. Like, I still haven't. I beat the like game, so I'm at the end of the like story. I know what the story is and stuff like that. It's a good story. Those quests are not available. Switch to World Tier 2. Yeah, so you have to stay in World Tier 1 because World Tier 1 is the introduction of the game. So, almost everything is in World Tier 1. Because, the devs are kind of like was saying, for World Tier 1, we want you to kind of like ease your way into like the mechanics, how the game works, what's your favorite ship, what do you like to do, and, all that other stuff like that. So nothing's really going to be available in World Tier 2 when it comes to the story mode, because it's thinking about you. It's looking at, well, you're a brand new player. Like, you don't know, we kind of have this assumption that you don't really know what's going on. So I tell people there's many people within the Skull and Bones community that are willing to help new players and give them tips and suggestions. but I think we all come to this like some type of agreement to where it's kind of like for new players, we from veterans we would want you to kind of like enjoy the game and not really be obsessed with trying to finish the game super fast. Because this is a game like an MMO game kind of like thing. I mean, you have power levels, you have, you know, elements and all that stuff like that. So, and it's all tied to your ship, not towards your pirate per se. So, kind of like get yourself acquainted with the game, learn about the different ships. Do you like the flooding element? Do you like the fire element? Do you like the explosion element? The electricity element, the piercing element. Like you can actually like really look at what you like about the game. And not everybody likes large ships. Some people like the small ships. So there's a lot to the game. There was a lot. It's a lot more now than what it was when the game first came out. I mean, we didn't have this when the game first came out, so it was compared to now. It was very lackluster. Like the whole goal at the very beginning was to get to Kingpin, and then get your manufactories and start collecting pieces of bait, and that was it. There was no bosses. The first boss we ever got was Lepest. So. And they kind of eased that way in every season. First it was Lepest, then it was the Huback twins, then it was Li Tin Ming, Ning, and then you had Vikram.
Really nice with the hose.
That's our ship again, and we will rip you apart! Bravo, Captain!
Fire!
At some point, I'm probably gonna have to ram him. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm too strong.
If we keep like this, it will be the end of us!
Oh, is this the side that has the voltage? That's probably why.
Everyone! Ready to shoot, Captain! They can go nowhere with no code! Hope you like the taste of blood!
So the Helm Empire won't really come about until you reach the level of Kingpin. Once you reach Kingpin, then you have access to the Helm. You have access to, and the storyline will kind of like take you there. The storyline will, you know, the more you advance into the storyline, it tells you about, you know, the Helm and who they are, what they do, and all of the stuff like that. So, because I think there's even missions to where it's kind of like, oh, go to this place and manufacture. So like World Tier, like literally World Tier 1 is a stepping stone that shows you step by step how the game and mechanics work. And then once you have spent some time in there, then you're kind of like, oh, I understand the game now. And the World Tiers is just kind of like just a different, you know, level of progression and difficulty. That's it. So there's information out there. It's just because the game has been out for 3 years now. Like, you know, people are already made the decision that, oh, this game is lackluster and, you know, the game is not worth playing anymore. So there's just only a few people that are just putting out information today about the game. So you have a lot of build videos and all of the stuff like that, but there's only a couple of people, I think, that are like actually talking about the game, its mechanics, how it works, how, you know, building a ship and how to freaking build whatever element focus you want to, you know, go with. There's only a few people that are doing that. So I might do it. It's just a lot of information, and sometimes it can be overwhelming for people. So I might kind of like do like I don't know. That'd be a good topic for like, you know, a series of like, hey, when you're getting into the game, like, this is what you want to do, or whatever. A neat trick for like silver. If you need silver, this information's old, but I'm putting it out there so that it's not new information, but it's going to be new information for new people. So, and it will get into the algorithm, and it'll be like, oh, well, I didn't know that. Like, I'm a new player, so like, you know, I'm kind of wanting to understand how, you know, what are these commodities? Because I'm pretty sure, you know, a lot of people, they see them commodities and be like, what do I do with these? So, those are probably videos I'm thinking about making. I do this about like 5 more times, and then I'm gonna go to World Tier 3 and start farming for my epic crafts stuff. But yeah, I have some build videos. I will say, like, the build videos, I'll probably come out with some that I'm doing, but it's expensive. Of how many freaking upgrade parts that you need to try to get like maxed rolls, and it's expensive.
They're prepping something big, Captain! Big swerve! Fire, Captain!
Yeah, World Tier 3 is gonna be fun because I'm gonna be melting bosses. Are we able to leave yet? Bro, we didn't get our rewards. Where are rewards at? See, there's people that's level 25, 20, 16.
What is it?
17. Not everybody's level, 30. People that are level 30, call those crazy people. Because that means they put in some hours. And if you look back into like my archives on the channel, you can see like the last kind of like
Read the files. Bring her in and grab
freaking final hours, that like home run drive, I was doing like
grab the top.
13, 14 hours streams. And yeah, a lot of them I was getting pissed off because I was getting bumped into, and it was like, dude, do you know how to sail? What the fuck? You know. Try to calm down, like, from now on, man, because at the end of the day, like, I'm also trying to, like, get picked up by, Ubisoft. So, as a content creator for this game. But that comes with time. It takes time. It is. Oh, there it is. Heck yeah. I was looking scary. I was looking kind of scary. So, I think until, I don't know. Like, I'm so, like, torn in between the two as, like, really taking this seriously. Or, learning or studying to become a personal trainer. I can do both, but then at the same time, like, I can only stream for so long. But because I live in a complex, it's kind of like the morning times are kind of like the best times to stream because the bandwidth is not being taken over. Once I start getting into the afternoon time, that's where I notice there's a lot more traffic. So like I could freaking start dropping frames and things of that nature because it was doing it yesterday. I was like, dude, I have to end the stream, and I was streaming like in the afternoon. So what I try to do is try to stream like 10 o'clock a.m. Arizona time, and then try to stream from like 10 to at least maybe 2 o'clock. So, or normally I stream for about like only 2 hours. Especially if I want to like make videos or something like that. Because all that stuff takes time, whether it's going to be an informational video, I have to edit, I make the thumbnails. So like for the video for today, which I was supposed to post it up like, or have it scheduled to release today, I have to make it, so. But I already got the information. So it'll probably be like a 2.5, 3 hour stream today.
Looks like they're about to shit in our stores. Give them hell! Help us!
So, and then with, oh, snaps. With next season, everything resets. So, I'll be kind of like, putting out videos saying like, hey, once the season resets and we get a reset of our seasonal points, like I'm gonna be grinding again to get to 80. Whoever's down, these are the hours I'm playing. So, especially for those like few days though, I'm probably gonna be like playing. So. What's the best way to farm the Blaze of Blooms? I mean, sadly, the only way to farm it, because you have to start it, right? Let me get out of here so I can tell you which one to go to. Because we're limited on how much of the buoys we can buy to start the event. But World Tier 3, it'll be easier only because you don't have to worry about the World Tier 4 mechanic of having to ram the boat. So you can either go to this one. It's, man, what is its weakness? Piercing damage for this one. And then this one, I think, I want to say it's flooding, because this one does piercing damage. I want to say it's flooding for this one. So go to World Tier 3 and go to either one of these. It'll be kind of easier for you to do some farming. But if you ran out of those buoy things to start it, those flares, you kind of have to bounce around like servers and see if people are doing it, because we're limited to how much we can buy. I bought all of mine. You're only 22, yeah. So stay that level. Stay that level. Don't go any higher, because you also want to maximize your XP for your seasonal journey. And I think Deathwish put out a video on YouTube that I think you're getting something crazy. I think you're getting like around like 2260 XP. So if you stay at that level at 22 at World Tier 3, you'll be just fine. XP wise and getting your chest, you'll be knocking two birds with one stone.
You've had your fun, now fuck off!
World Tier 3 is the start of, I think, that level. So World Tier 2, I think, is the highest, what, 12 to like 17? And then 17 through, is it 22? I gotta go look at it. What boost do you use? For like what? For XP? I don't think there is a boost. It's not really a boost. It's you're just doing it a lot.
She could use a good careening, Captain. Heard the latest.
There's a way to boost the seasonal journey pass somehow. Were you talking about like this? To get smuggler points? I don't think there's a way. What is this? This is Infamy. I wish I had this. But this is something new, I think. What is, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. The only way you can do that is by staying. So, for example, you don't want to go any higher than this. I would even go to 21 because it scales by levels, and that's how you maximize your XP. You might exercise. You might experience more Blade Blooms. Not exercise. That was the wrong word I used. So I would go no higher than 22, because then you might get more XP for the seasonal journey. I'm like getting confused here. I gotta like sit up. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've only seen people talk about it. That, oh, you wanna like have a boost in like XP, or get like double the blooms or something like that. Go to World Tier 3 and stay at like level 22 or 21 and have a good enough build to where it's easy. You can just go through it. And that's about it. That's all I got from some videos. I think Death Wish explained it best. Well, other than that, I've just found people normally. See, like right now, there's people farming it. And they'll farm it for hours. And it's gotten to the point to where people have such good builds that it may only take, like, what? 2 minutes? So this will be the best way to farm it. I also heard that, I appreciate the sub. I also heard that if you do it solo, that's it. If you do it solo, you get boosted XP and double the doubloons. That's right. Stank mentioned that. One of my viewers that comes in like regularly. If you do it solo, now it's kind of hard because everybody's doing this. So if they see you doing it, they'll try. They'll join in. So now it's the ship size. There's more than one, so now it's gonna scale. If you do it solo, and if you can find if you're like doing it solo and nobody's going over there to help, quote unquote, your XP is gonna get maxed out. Do it in tier 3. It's gonna be much easier. Just don't raise your level. Don't raise the level of your ship. So if you're at 22, stay at 22. If you just have a good enough build so that you can run through it. So if you're at level 22 and your build is strong enough to where, like, say you drop a mortar and like it blows up and then all the ships freaking die, and then like the main ship is half health, and you shoot a couple of times, the event is over, you start another one. You're gonna get all that XP because you've done it solo. But as you go, if you upgrade your boat to 23, 24, and you stayed in World Tier 3, your XP is gonna go down. Because the game is saying that, hey, or the devs are kind of like, hey, you're not going to have a strong ship so that you can just drop this event in like 5 seconds and still get the same amount of XP. So have a good build, stay at level 22, stay in World Tier 3, and try to do it solo so that you can maximize the XP and maximize the doubloons. Because the game is pretty much rewarding you for doing it solo. Hey, what's up, Ben? But for me, what I did, and I made a video about it, the way I farmed my seasonal journey is I did this, and I think Ben will tell you. And there's video and there's live streams to prove it. I farmed this for hours. That's all I did was farm. The XP stayed the same. I'm running around. Galleon upgrade to level 5 so far. So I would say even right now, concentrate on upgrading your galleon. So get all the requirement pieces that it's going to take. You're going to need those flags and stuff like that from Ning. You're going to need those stones from Vikram. You're going to need that plague dust from Lepes, and those heirlooms and that shield and that sword from the Hubac twins. And I think you're going to need some stuff from the sea monsters as well. Zama, Lasari, and then the Shadow Beast. You're gonna need those like claws and stuff like that, and scales. Curious about how to grind World Tier 4. Honestly, I'm about to go to World Tier 3. Like, I'm tired of doing the mechanics of having to ram these ships. I'm tired of doing that mechanic. And there's no difference in rewards when the amount of rewards you get from World Tier 3 to 4. All it is, it just takes way more time. You're just missing like claws. It sucks to get. Yeah, that's why I'm going to World Tier 3, because I'm tired of doing the mechanics. I'm tired of doing it, and there's no rewarding factor. That's why I was saying for the fort. Let me turn this down a little bit more. For the Wolvenhall fort. It's in World Tier 2 right now. You get 15 upgrade parts. Now, if you scale it to World Tier 4 at Wolvenhall, the rewards need to be doubled. And it needs to be a lot harder. So that when people choose to do it in World Tier 4, they know that they're going to get a big payout. And it encourages people to go in with a build, an actual build that works. Not just going in. Now, I understand, like, having it at World Tier 2 is so that people can go through it quickly, so that people can get, freaking the Deep Iron. Because that's important to have. To do the large ships. You have 2 out of 8. 2 out of 8 of what? And Guardian level 20 frigate. More higher play. Yeah, because there's really no reason to there's really no reason to be in World Tier 4, honestly. So this is kind of like the stuff you need. These scales and these type of like upgrade parts. Like, see, I only have like 244 upgrade parts. Like, I'm hurting. This year has like cut me dry. But focus, if you're not level 7 yet for your ship, concentrate on that, shooter. So I think for the galleon, let's see. See, you need to, like, these stones. You need a lot of, like, I know I have a lot of Deep Iron. That's only because I farmed the shit out of the Wolvenhall. So, but World Tier 4, man, like, it was cool at the beginning But now it's kind of like you're gonna see a lot more 30s in like World Tier 3. You're gonna see it. Like this person is soloing this. You're gonna maximize a lot of your XP and Bloody Doubloons. Now, if I were to go down there, the boss is gonna scale, and I'm gonna take half of his XP away from him because he's not doing a solo anymore. So normally, if I do see a solo there, I kind of just leave them alone. I know what they're doing. So what I'm gonna do, because I gotta farm it, because I looked and I only had like a freaking couple of heirlooms. I'm about to farm. I'm about to farm the Hubacks for a little bit, and then I'm gonna farm. I really don't need to farm the pest. Let's see. See, I only got 30 of these. I had about like 200 of these. So with these mythic mods, that's what kind of like takes away a lot of your stuff. See, I only have 2 of these claws. That's the I think that's a major furniture, isn't it? This one. It only puts a boost in. Okay, well. Is there reduced secondary damage? So I would have to take. I don't know, man. If you look at my numbers when I hover over it and then when I take it away, it's a big difference. Like I would have to do the math. Like what is I have to like convert the 24% and look at my secondary damage and see what that's doing and then convert it to even see if it's even worth it. Damn phone typo. Oh yeah, armor. I assume you get this. I think you can get it from Blackwood. Yeah, I think that's the new thing. But see, again, like when you're in World Tier 3, if you have a strong build, it really wouldn't matter the armor size because you're level 30 or you're level 27 or 28. You're just going to be running through the bosses. It's not really going to take you long. So I think I'm gonna change out my change this out because I'm facing Hubacks. So I want to have some defense against freaking torpedoes. That furniture that we were just looking at?
You may have fucked us, but it won't matter! Ah! Just as right! The shield holds!
So the only thing that's gonna change here
Take your head!
is the XP. That's it. Is that what it does? I'm gonna have to look at it. Look at it again. Look at it again. I got one heirloom, but I can grind this over and over and over. That's crazy if that, I mean, if that's it. I think it's because of if you're above the hall health. But I kind of see, I don't really see a difference. Yeah, I do have Resistol on here too, so. Oh, wait. I'm seeing it right now, yeah. That's the original, and this is... Oh, no, it's not the original. Oh, well, some of it is. I think this doesn't change. But it looked like the flooding... Piercing, electric, those changed, and these changed. Very interesting. Do I have this electric setup? I think I do. No, I don't. I have the combat medic build that's on my videos, and it's on the Corvette. Not on the Galleon, but it's pretty much the same, except for the mythics. That's the only difference. On the Corvette, the mythics are poison, fire, and electric. All right, well let's see this with this new this furniture. I think that furniture would be good in World Tier 4. You switch to double maintenance? Oh, that's probably yeah, you probably never die in. That's yeah, double maintenance is pretty insane. Especially if you get like the heliports or something like that. Weapons that like you get healed as you're shooting or as you're doing damage. Yeah. It's pretty good. So I think when you do the Hubacks in tier 4, I think the only difference is that you might get 3 heirlooms instead of just 1. It looks like you only get 1 in tier 3. But at the same time, I have a strong enough build to where I'm just spending a little bit of time on these bosses. So it's just kind of like just in and out. Even though I may only get 1, I mean, that's fine. I don't have to deal with having to ram these damn bosses. Soul Snatchers too, yeah, they're pretty good too. I've seen people with those type of those builds as well. It's crazy. I got a what's the Ash Breaker or something set up that I'm about to put out on a snow. So I'm gonna put out that build. But it's most likely I'm gonna be doing a plunder or something like that. It's not gonna like face any bosses or anything. And when you facing like bosses like this in World Tier 4, man, it's a lot of work that you're doing. And I feel like we're not rewarded enough. Yep, exactly. Yep. Pretty much the setup too. Not entirely, but close to it. But see, I can just farm this a couple of times. You know. And be cool. I remember when this shit first came out, man. This shit was jacking me up. And it seems like in World Tier 4, man, it doesn't matter what type of armor you got, man. Like the rounds are just going through. It's just going through it. So all I literally did was just turn in a circle. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. But, oh, I got a 4. I think the rewarding factor for YouTube versus other platforms, I feel like it's more satisfying, you know. And that's just me, you know, personally. Twitch has gotten to the level of, and I've been watching Twitch since 2013 when I first got into the military. No, I would say 2012. And from what it is right now, as far as like all the ads that play, like I know that there's ads that play on YouTube, but you have the opportunity to skip it, right? So we're saving you. You're the only one. But God, really? I only got one out of that? Okay, I got some more. All right, cool. Yeah, I will say you get. See, if I were to like take my ship down to like level 22, I probably would get more because now I'm scaling my boat to this level.
Warm food and grog to lift the spirits, Captain. Fancy a little work? What you want about? I think I'll... Perhaps you shall find...
So I did all that just to get just a couple of, you know, heirlooms. Wait, see how much I got now. See, I only got 5 out of that whole thing. But see, these upgrade parts though, I take that.
Start here and aim and whispers.
See, I'll break all these down
Designs, I can forge you
and get those
seven
upgrade parts.
My forge always burns, Captain.
Let's see how many upgrade parts I get.
I'm off for the East Indies. What for? You want to eat something nice and icy? Some bad news for you, Les.
See, I got 2 off of that. I have 41 upgrade parts from just doing that. So there's kind of like some pros and cons. Pros, I mean, you get to go through the bosses a lot faster. But the cons are the rewards. They probably level it out to like 1 instead of getting like a couple. But see, since I'm done with my seasonal journey, I can just do this a couple of times. Do some plundering.
I will not go back to the depths.
See, I don't have to do like piercing weapon on him.
That darkness will not hold.
I think even if I was at like level 25, I probably would get a lot more.
Your mothers want to hear you scream.
Teach a lesson to those bastards!
It is not my time yet. You shall find no peace.
Stop that spectacle!
Oh, see, I get a little bit more. I got 2. That's cool. So you do this a couple of times. This just goes for like, you know, if you want to make different builds, then yeah, you would have to farm these things. You're constantly gonna need it. But now it's kind of like I'm to the point to where I feel like I've made a couple builds. And so if I make like another one, I probably would just change out like, you know, one weapon or something like that. Just to experiment on, just to see if it works. Because this stuff gets costly, man.
I do not fear thy shadow. Forceful.
This stuff gets costly very fast. So I feel like I'll blow up if he like comes up.
I return. Both
Let that was sparkle with you!
We'll probably farm him a little bit. I do him like maybe two more times.
it is not my time yet.
And go to
The greed in the heart of all.
Will Lepes
Eradicated.
a couple of times, and you know, you kind of like do that rotation like every day if you can. And it's not like, you know, a long rotation either. Maybe if you have like an hour to spare or something like that, you can do it. That way, when new ships comes out, I mean, you're kind of prepared and ready. World Tier 4 is fun when there's multiple boats. When there's more boats during the event, it's a lot more fun. Because with the added mechanics, like, you have to do a lot more. Somebody has to like be ready to ram the ship. So I mean, it works out big time when there's multiple boats.
The great shadow lingers.
Man, that would have fell on me, it would have been over. Like, if you've noticed, I don't even have to brace, like, with facing him.
I shall take everything from you.
All right, we'll do this one more time, and then we'll go to La Paz.
Then clear that fucking thing!
I got enough of like Ning's stuff. Li Ting Ming. Or Li Ting Ning. Got a lot of her like statues and banners, all that stuff like that.
You cannot defeat Sasha!
And it's the same thing when that commander comes out. Like during the events, like you want to farm him too. Like he's like spawns over here. I think his weakness is like flood damage. And yeah, you want to farm his stuff too. Because a lot of the materials that he drops, I think it's a little different. It may be different. I'm not sure if it's the same for what Lee drops.
Your time is running out! Come on! Keep going!
I will not go back to the depths!
I'm a person I'm doing I'm a commander! Bring your in!
You shall hear me, Daku!
All right.
Even in your dreams!
We sunk that Vecna captain!
So now I can go fight La Paz.
That tower coming down on us! Get clear!
Get a little bit of stuff from him. I don't think the poison will hurt me as much. I'll try without it. And I think I got some like toxic resistance. Yeah, I got 22, so.
We're ready to war, Captain!
Oh yeah! I hope you enjoy the toast!
La Paz on World Tier 4? Oh my god, it's a pain. It is a big pain.
Stay clear of the playground! They got no going for us!
Come and get me!
Get up! Don't go throwing your lives away!
This is nothing! We thrive on pain and pestilence!
Our ship is not equipped to fight that poison.
Get us there!
Let's see how much like stuff he drops.
I will not lay down and die!
Hopefully that's the last of the pestilence foul play.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Their ship is looking
Yeah, La Paz dropping some stuff.
Fire stations, everyone!
That's gotta be like the best stuff that I've gotten so far from a boss. Dude, where's the pest at? Oh, there he is.
Ready with the gun! Battle station!
Afraid to fight me at my stronghold?
Do you really have any hope for winning?
Lucky shot! Wait till I get my hands on you!
Okay, so just shooting this.
The Blade King has fighting me yet, dogs! These will not take me!
See, in tier 4, if I'm on his broadside, that broadside attack takes away all my bracing. Bracing is non-existent.
That's ready! We have the wind at our back!
Here he is.
Not ready to fire yet! Bad boys! We are the lookout for the soldier! Oh, value! Return fire!
Come and get me, dogs! That little cub has teeth! We will pluck them out! This is nothing! We thrive on pain and pestilence! This isn't over, Pirat!
Sheesh. Beating them like that, man. Just 4 weak points. You gotta help this person out. Probably doesn't need any help. Yep, see that normally happens. So don't get discouraged when that happens. Normally when they see somebody join, that means they're like, hey, I'm going to leave because now my XP and stuff like that is going to go away. I won't get as much XP. So that's why a lot of people leave as soon as somebody joins, they leave. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's exactly what I did. When people joined, I was like, oh man, I'm not going to get the same amount of XP, I'm gone. Plague dust. I mean, it was a good amount of upgrade parts. So, and also when you have like stuff like this, and you have multiple of these, you just break these down so you can get those stones. And that's pretty much what I do. Open these up. Get 1 stone there. Okay. Yeah, we gotta replenish a lot of stuff. And this is where that grind comes in. This is where like man, I've used so many upgrade parts, so I have to like recoup all my losses, all the stuff that I upgraded and
I think I would remember meeting.
freaking
Perhaps you shall find
switching out mods and all that stuff like that. I had to gotta recoup all that stuff back.
my forge is at your service. Keep the silver
Let
coming.
me see if I get any stones from that, those purple ones. Got that plague dust. Oh, I got 8 of those. That's what I'm saying. Like this right here, you may not get a lot. You may not get a lot of stuff, other materials, like off of the sink, but you will get it if you like break down materials. Now, I want to see
Welcome
how
back,
much.
Captain. You have my hammer.
See if I can make them. So this costs heirlooms and that sword. So getting all these endless requiems, just breaking those down gives me a chance to get the heirlooms. So it's a good farm overall. Can't believe I only got 2 of these, man. Change my loadout. Oh man, it enhances the main. Oh, I see why people are using this then. It enhances the main like armor or a main like resistance for that armor. I see why people are using it now. Crazy thing is that I feel like it doesn't help in World Tier 4. Or it's probably not going to help in World Tier 4. It's not going to matter as much. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fast. That was pretty fast. So again, I mean, this is kind of like the way you would do it if you want to farm certain stuff. So now it's probably not gonna happen like that. Only because now there's another boat here. So now the boss is gonna scale.
Making their way towards us!
Grab hold! Do not fall overboard!
The waves is shit!
So now I probably won't be able to like one shot it like that anymore. It's definitely gonna scale. Oh, didn't matter. Okay, so it doesn't even matter if it scales or somebody else comes. So, but this is definitely a good way to get your claws. And that's kind of like, that's what I was saying like before. What is the reason to now, like, because I have a really strong ship, I don't want to deal with the hassle of having to ram ships, having to do this or that. Yeah, it's a challenge now because there's new mechanics, but like, I'm trying to harvest. Like, I'm farming right now. Like, I want to harvest. I want to harvest all these freaking materials that I need. So, but as far as like, you know, a stream goes, yeah, it's probably gonna look like, it's gonna look hella repetitive and boring. But this is like time where I can, like, when people have questions, I can answer them. Please don't follow me. Yeah, you almost did. So I'm getting like 1 and 2. Which is kind of like fine because I'm not really upgrading like electric weapons at this time, so kind of helps. But there's another way, and I'm going to show you how to get more, even more claws. Oh, I'm not getting the, that's fine. I wasn't paying attention, so. Definitely wasn't paying attention. But, there was a such thing as like primal, like teeth. And what you would do, which I'm going to show you. What you would do is come over here. You would turn this in, right?
Yes?
And you would buy this. And you see how you have those heaven maidens. You would buy as much as you can, and then you would break all this down. You'll break it all down. See, I can't even buy it, so I'm gonna just buy a claw or whatever. I'll buy some of this stuff. Let's see. I can buy this, so it can possibly come in this.
Farewell, Captain.
So I would take that. So I would take and break this down, because I think it requires a claw for you to make. So you take that, break it down, and that's another way how you can get
Did you tame the rowdy waters, Captain?
your claws. But I can go to World Tier 4 and have a torpedo set up for Zama.
I
And
can craft whatever you need.
like two-shot her and then get the primal teeth. And then do that method of buying stuff, or buying that, and then let's see if we get a claw. No, we don't get a claw.
My forge always burns, Captain.
But that's kind of like a good way to do it. So I had 2, I got 10. We're gonna do some plundering, bruh. Man, these craps are whack. I'm gonna keep this on. All right, take this. Destroy that. Where does this take again? Take some of this, and I think I need coconut.
Scan log.
See what it takes again. I need to replenish on that. Coconut and veggies. All right.
Never sailed with a truck.
A predator is most deadly when unseen.
We'll buy those.
I'm not little Margaret from Hastings. For provisions, make O'Lacey's the name.
See here. Okay, cool. I gotta register on the website.
Hello, pirate.
That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be lit.
May we
We'll get these coconuts, and then we can make that. We can start making that meal.
Salut. Adieu.
Got treasure here? Let me see. Probably bogus too.
Ease off, will ya? The shovel's clean and in the hold.
It's like the last place. Oh no, there's one more place I can buy coconuts.
All crafted by sure hands. A good affair. May the waves be soft on your bow.
Ready to head back to sea, Captain?
Our raid bore many fruits.
A pox on your foes.
Worth its cost in blood and silver. May enemy guards turn drowsy in your presence.
Alright, we cooked this right over here. Yeah, I would say that's the best one. But that one does repair kit. Does pretty good. Let's do this pretty quick. It's not a lot. Put some of this stuff away. Let's see here. Transfer that over. Can sell all this.
Your vessel handles right smooth, like a creature of the sea. Ever sailed the northern sea? Old Skurlock.
He's the pirate.
Fuck off, stop. Captain.
guys worry. Alright. Go back to Wovenhall. almost 2.5 hours in. This is normally around the time like I would like end it in the stream. Excuse me. Probably go a little bit longer. I haven't seen like any like drops in frames or stuff like that, so it might be okay. Definitely getting our pieces of 8. I mean, not pieces of 8, but our upgrade parts back. We definitely need that. So, and I have to do the video. So, for the build. The snow build I did. Hmm, 3,000 pieces of 8 is pretty insane. Let me go over here real quick. Dang, every time I go in somewhere, I mean, they just kill it.
Ning will feel the sting of our cannons.
Phoenix's talent! Full time! I shall supply spirit of the righteous Phoenix its wisdom!
Now I'm gonna let them hit it. So they can get credit.
I will stand for mercy!
If we keep like this, it will be the end of us.
I'll get you next time, Phoenix! Soon as I have a ship!
What the heck? All right, guys. I think I did say I was gonna go a little bit longer, but I think that's gonna do it. I do have to do this video, and yeah, I have to put out something. It's been a minute, so or at least like a couple of days. So I'm gonna put out the video. I probably won't like schedule it. I'll probably just put it out. So oh, hold on. I found beat this person.
We have made big holes in their sheep.
Go ahead and sink this person real quick.
You hit us, but it was luck.
3 pieces of 8 right here.
Great shot, Captain.
Give it all you've got to repair her.
Get ready to blaze.
Be careful, Capitan. I will have my revenge.
All right, let me go into like a port or something like that.
I know there was a way of closing such holes. They're trapped. It's our chance to storm them.
this ship. Ship looks badass.
I see an outpost over there! By the bow!
We may stop here for supplies.
Roll the sail!
All right. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate the likes and the subs. Again, I am going to put out a video. I just have to kind of like do all the recording and get the thumbnail ready. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll be on tomorrow around the same time, 10 a.m. Arizona time or 10:30, somewhere around 10 to 10:30. Just turn on your notifications. And yeah, again, thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, peace.